You've reached American Investment Services. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Why am I a communist now? It's your songs. Your goddamn songs. I don't know if y'all watch rap battles, epic rap battles of history. It's epic, bro. There's rap battles and they're epic. You've never felt anything this epic, brother. Oh yeah. And then they're like, okay, whatever, hungover. I have nothing else to watch. Terrible kind of stuff. And sometimes they're kind of funny. I don't know. They've had a few where it's like, Karl Marx versus, I don't know, who do they put Karl Marx up against? Who invented capitalism? Jesus. So it's Karl Marx versus Jesus, and obviously Jesus wins. But this is a knockoff. So this is a knockoff of what should be a rap battle, but this one is made by a financial institute to disparage the works of Karl Marx. And let's explore.
You see, it's a revolution. Capitalism's days are numbered.
Then there goes our freedom. If socialism wins, America loses.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
And our civilization.
Come on.
Learn some history. Private property and free markets built modern-day society.
Yeah, and modern society is the problem.
2 for March of history. Thank you.
Enjoy the show, boys.
Look at this theater. Look at all of this plenty. This is capitalism.
So capitalism's diabetes? Shh. Got it. Sorry. Your whole world is coming apart. I pity you.
America is once again at ideological war. After decades of post-war consensus, the great debate between capitalism and socialism has captured the public square. And no two men have more fervently fought this battle than socialist philosopher Karl Marx and classical liberal economist Ludwig von Mises. Marx versus Mises. Mises versus Marx. The march of history continues.
It's time for the ruling classes to tremble. I'm the people's hero, the MVP, M-A-R-S. Yeah, you know me. Let's go back to when men were free. We hunted and gathered communally, but get ready, cause here comes the twist. A villain appears called a capitalist.
So, Karl Marx was a anarcho-primitivist, and he wants you to return to the good old caveman days. It was the all or nothing days, but it was the pure time, and we hope to get back to that soon.
It's the proletariat, that's us, in chains, exploits our labor, in pockets of gains. Through slick ads, he tricks lads and ladies and kind, selling fake needs, he poisons our hearts and minds. He rots our soul through alienation, pursuing limitless accumulation. He works us into an early grave, through debt steals back the money we save. Greed is the gospel. Profit? The rich get richer through graft and fraud. The poor get poorer, but you don't care. Doesn't that sound laissez unfair?
It sounds like one of the two writers of the sketch were watching the movie Wall Street, and when they watched Wall Street, they were like, that's what Marx felt, right? That money is God or something. That he said that, right? Didn't Marx say money is God and greed is the downfall of man? I don't know. Yeah, just put it in there. Yeah, just make it rhyme.
200 years I've been singing this song. Now my chorus is 99%.
Lazy Unfair is kind of funny. Whatever, fine. They get one.
Your moment is over. Your capital spent.
This is history's lesson. You think he's right? Guessing. All he wants is progression. We've had bourgeois oppression. So we look for the truth as we tighten our boots. Who's right, who's wrong? Left, right, left, now the march is on.
Guten Tag, Marx. Nice to meet ya. My name's Ludwig. Call me teacher. The master of markets, the Austrian boss. You don't like profits? Well, let's talk loss. The problem with your plan is nobody wins except Stalin, Pol Pot, Ho Chi Minh, Lenin, Mugabe. Remember Berlin? They built a wall to keep their people in. Your theories have a rotten foundation, built not cooperation. Centralized power completely corrupts. Real people suffer.
Is this footage of Portland now? Because pretty sure America's a capitalist nation.
Your system depends on the very same people you decry as greedy, bourgeois, and evil. If we're not fit to run our own lives, why would you expect our votes to be wise? If you really want to help people rise up,
why do they keep cutting to this black dude as if like validation? Yeah. No, this is not two rich white libertarians rapping about why Karl Marx is nothing that he says he is. But again, validation. Check it out.
It was capitalism, not a socialist plan. Saved billions in India, China, Japan. Everyone has a unique purpose and plan. No one solution can serve the whole land. Each individual has their own voice. The heart of my theory is freedom and choice.
This is history's lesson. The market's a blessing. Let's pursue our expression. Living free from aggression. So we look for the truth. With the freedom to choose.
Yeah, no, it's weaponized cringe. It's so cringe. You know what's funny is they probably put all this money into this thinking like this will appeal to the youth. Because like the thumbnail, everything about this makes it look like it's epic rap battles. The March of History, Mises versus Marx, the definitive capitalism versus socialism rap battles. So the whole thing, like 2.5 million views. They tried to make this like, you know, hoping like there's an entire film company whose entire like business model is basically making fake knockoffs of successful films, and then they'll just put them ideally side by side because the names are usually very similar as well. The posters are very similar, all that kind of stuff. That's exactly what this is. Except, you know, I'm pretty sure kids who tune onto this are going to be pretty disgusted. But yeah, I'll give you what you want. Let's listen to this on Asylum Pictures. You know. Look at this. You know about all this. All right, listen to this on 1.5. It's going to be the Chipmunk Hour.
Who's right, who's wrong, left, right, left.
Instantly better. It's like that nothing has changed, but instantly better. Like it's already a bop.
Free marketeers love to play this game. Mao kills millions, Marx gets blamed. It's deceptive, dishonest, plain unfair. Did I drive the banks at Tiananmen Square? Then I'm a humanist. You can check my receipts, but you gotta bring eggs if you wanna eat. Don't like violence? Admit defeat. Then I'll call this revolution complete. Till then, let's get a few things straight. I'm not shaping the future, I'm embracing our fates. My utopian forebears weren't that specific.
By the way, I'm sure everyone here is picking up on the fact that they're trying to conflate, all different kinds of regimes as all stemming from the same ideology, all stemming from the works of Marx and Engels, right? Whether it's, the horrifying dictatorship of Pol Pot, all the way over to the Russian Revolution itself, Stalin's regime, Mao's regime. I'm hoping everyone's picking up on that. It's not subtle. None of this is subtle. It's very,
Every social system has governing laws. Capitalism? Doomed because the system generated its own fatal flaws by uniting workers in a common cause. Thanks to you, we have all the wealth we need to seize control and eradicate greed. The people are rejecting your bourgeois lies. Real Marxism has never been tried. Equality is the core of my creed. From this one's ability to that one's need. Our healthcare, finance, and industry. Let's collectivize. It set ourselves free. Your standard refrain, oh, that's not the real thing. The most common verse all your followers sing. The closer we get to your ideal system, further we go down the road to certain. The empirical record can't be denied. Your ideas don't work, but they just won't die. Attention! This is not breaking news. Jevons and Menger lit that fuse. Now here comes the bomb via von Bonn. He blew up your system, exposed the core work. The heart of your theory is exploitation of surplus value. That's a bogus equation. You can't explain value by measuring.
These are mic drops on the moon. It's like blah. What is it?
Value is subjective by every measure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. There's no exploitation if two people arrange voluntary exchange. Man, that's not deranged.
There's no exploitation if two people arrange voluntary exchange. Well, I hate to break it to you. But one of those two people, unfortunately, has to eat. One of those two people has to live and eat. And if they have a little left over, a little crumb, a little bag of crumbs left, then maybe they might look for some clothes and some healthcare. That might be it. I'm not even thinking about pleasure, joy, getting nice and blotto, because life is pretty shit.
Here's the real problem, the crucial equation. Without private markets, there's no calculation to coordinate courses, allocate resources, incentivize choices, because it lacks prices. Should I grow? Should this factory go? Should I pick a chair? How would your planet ever know? Your theory is a bundle of confusion. Socialism got crushed by the marginal revolution.
This is history's lesson. All we want is progression. Let's pursue our expression. Living free from aggression. So we look for the truth. As we drive the boost. left, right.
I mean, the other funny thing is the song is so fucking bad that no one's gonna be like, "Oh man, I gotta share this. Yeah, this slaps. Let's check it out." And they're countering every single argument because they're setting it up. It's not like the lefties are gonna be able to throw anything back at you. Like you can't go in the comment section of this one. It's impossible. It's gonna be like, what? Well, that wasn't real social. No, we got you, dog. Second verse, dog. You check that out? Yeah, no, caught. Got him.
Are you kidding me, Mises? My immiseration thesis tears you to pieces. Your economy grows, but not our wages. You call that progress? I think it's outrageous.
In 1820, everyone was poor until capitalism kicked down the door. Real wage growth, not stagnation, saved 80% of the world from starvation.
You kicked down the door, but you locked us out. That's what your free market is all about. Here's what you do. On your next shopping spree, pick up this book by my boy Tommy P.
The pie can get bigger, it's not zero sum. Free markets have lifted the lowest incomes. If you really want to help out the poorest nations, encourage peace, trade, and immigration.
The earth is boiling, and your solution is more production.
Let's not talk about the IMF. Let's not talk about the exploitation of other countries. Let's not talk about how the mineral resource extraction to give us all these fancy things so that you film and produce and upload this to the internet. That all results in quite a bit of inequity. But we'll skip over all that. Just say yes, good things. Life goes this spin.
More pollution, more cheap trinkets and bigger malls, more fossil fuels, more aerosol. The problem this big, we need total control. A Green New Deal to save the North Pole. Gamble the future on anarchy. Green's not a plan, it's insanity.
Your story's bombastic, your rhetoric's strong. There's only one problem, your theory's wrong. The wealthiest countries do the most to conserve. Have a habit you earn up the Kuznets curve. Only.
Oh, there it is. The Kuznets curve. Yeah, the wealthiest countries do the most to conserve. Science, got him.
This is history's lesson. The market's a blessing. All we want is progression. Living free from aggression. So we look for the truth. With the freedom to choose. Who's right, who's wrong? Left, right, left. Now the march is on.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. The long march of history will come to an end. Hegel was close, but to a priori. Watch me break down my dialectical story. Proletariat, bourgeoisie, them versus us, you versus me, slave, master, lord, and serf.
That doesn't make any sense, by the way. Hegel was good, but to a priori. That just like a priori means prior knowledge, as in it's already known. It's basically things that we would already know outside of the fact that humanity doesn't exist. Such as, for example, mathematics. Like mathematics, independent of whether or not I exist on the planet, probably still exists, right? The like elements of physics, stuff like that. So to correlate that with Hegel's works doesn't make any sense whatsoever to say that.
We have what we need to throw the chains off us, organize the economy like the post office. The state takes over, but that's not the whole plan. Watch it wither away and leave socialist man. Our goal is true fairness, outcomes that are equal. Capitalism over. Here's a socialist sequel. Revolution's coming. Prepare for the fight. Workers of the world,
where are we going? What's the right course? What will motivate us? Incentives or force? Here's what you miss for commanding height. Each person's gifts and individual rights. Across every continent, culture, and creed, people have flourished only when freedom found passion, profit, charity, and love through the shake of a hand, not a boot from above. Socialist record isn't hard to parse. First it was tragedy, now it's a farce. Let's unite people from every nation in peace, exchange, and cooperation.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I told you Marx was right.
No way! It's Mises all the way! The free market brings the goods!
Yeah, it brings the goods, all right. A heaping pile of inequality and strife.
Try peace and prosperity.
Yeah, I am. I am trying that.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, because it doesn't look like it.
Did you watch this?
Yeah, half of it was good.
Oh, but they called themselves out in the end. They said half of it is good, so it's not at all about the March of History. Learn more. Oh, we can follow along with the lyrics. Oh, they have the lyrics here, so you can rhyme at home. We're all better off. Are you kidding me, Mises? My I word thesis tears you to pieces. Your E word grows, but not our wages. You call that P word? I think that's O word. In 1820, E word was P word until capitalism kicked out the D word. Real wage growth, not S word. Saved 80% of the world from S word. Damn, son, this shit is filth. American Institute for Economic Research. Oh. Well, that sounds like it's got the best interests of explaining unbiased information in the form of song. That makes sense. What's gone wrong with left liberalism and lockdowns? Whoa. I wonder if they have a phone number. Ooh, they do.
Welcome to AIER. For American Investment Services, press 2. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. For a company directory, press 9. To speak to a representative, please press 1 or remain on the line. You've reached American Investment Services. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Why am I a communist now? It's your songs. Your goddamn songs. No, actually, to be totally frank, I'll call back. But I was watching The March of History, Who Was Karl Marx? And it dawned on me that I am now a believer. I'm a true believer, and I want to invest money inside you. So in order to get inside you, I think the most important thing that I can do is I have to give into my more scrupulous ways. But I'll call back. I need to explain myself a little better. I'm a little flustered right now. You have to understand. It's been a weird experience watching your video, but it changed me. So I'll be back. I'll try next time. Unfortunately, I think they're a little busy. But we'll get through. We'll get that wet SP word. Hey, we want to mutual aid you to get some eyeballs on your work. So if you have a leftist YouTube channel or Twitch stream or something you want us to advertise, just send us a 20 to 30 second ad using the forums at weareserfs.com. We'll do our best to help you out. And please submit once per channel.
To our God, I'm Wrath. We pray at your altar of greatness. To our monarch, Thomas Bone, you are the light that guides our path. To our lords, Jeffrey Lamb, Trevor R., Stephen, Ninetails Cosmic Fox, Hans Josephine, and Poppy Nelson, we bow meekly for your pleasure. To our Knights of the Round Table, Josh Mickelson, Dylan Byth, Alexander Thaler, Zach Christensen, Todd Buckingham, Todd Lajeunesse, Clement Chetska, Skybear Games, Moss Beast, Political Puppy, Ali Menthol, Jimmy Bignuts, Alan R., Andreas Chitoro, Good Poon Hates Cops, That's Solid Poon Then, Dr. Zayas, Joppy, Radiclu, Violent Orchard, and Sophie Baby, we salute you. And to our many merchants and farmers, thank you. Fuck you, Lance!